AKA the weirdo,
AKA
You know, dog.
can't get right.
AKA
for one day.
a traffic cone.
Yeah.
All right, and we got no other than one of my favorite students, JD the lawyer. JD the lawyer, aka is Mr. Bart Simpson himself with his names. Before he gets off of here, he's gonna give us a birthday list, the welcome everybody birthday that he loves and cares about. But he's done Tanker at Prime, he's done PSD. He's done Tanker, he's done Reefer, he's done TNTs. Some of my better drivers that I have still around, he trained them. So, but now he's currently a Walmart driver. And so we're gonna talk to him about, you know what I'm saying, Walmart and what they got to offer, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, how you liking Walmart?
Oh, I'm primetime Fitz, by the way, because since we, I know I'm down here.
Sorry about
I've been
that,
here since the beginning, but you won't put me on the bottom. It's some racist bullshit.
Fitz,
put me down here.
It wasn't his fault. Your shit keeps freezing.
Nope, that's not what it was. I was down here before. No, you can put me back in my hole. I don't give a fuck. Put it back. Put me back in my hole.
So what's good with Walmart, man?
Walmart is a very, very, very good job. Very easy. They don't mess with you. Nobody's on your ass. You pretty much make your own schedule at Walmart. Not like as in
you got set days off. But
yeah.
It's a pool.
So what you do is like as far as like manage or as far as like making your own schedule, what goes on is you tell them when you're gonna be available at your next stop. And then before you get to your next stop, they will give you your next load. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody want to know, man. Can you make $100,000 there, man? They keep talking about that. Can you make $100,000?
Yeah, it's easy. Easy to make 100.
Okay.
First year drivers are making up to 110,000.
Okay.
Oh.
So, and from what I hear,
you also have
everything.
We also have different like schedules, like different programs. We have a 5-2, which is you work 5, you're off 2 days. We have a 5-2-5-3 program, which is you work 5, you're off 2. You work 5, you're off 3 days. Then we have a 6-3 program, is where you work 6 days and you're off 3. We also have a 5-5 program, and those usually for like guys that have things outside, like side jobs and stuff. You work 5 and you're off 5 days.
Okay. So
is there an option to do just like basically just keep staying out there and running, like say run on recaps, or you have to take those days off a week?
You gotta take those days off. They do offer like an extension bonus to where you could work your 6th day, but those only on certain programs. Like the 5-2 guys can work their 6th day.
Okay.
And that bonus during peak times is $275 on top of whatever you make that day. So you can make easily $500 or $600 for that day.
Do you have a choice of which, like say, like you're going through orientation, at the end of orientation, you have a choice of like which rotation you could be on, or are you basically set like on a 5-2?
No. So what happens is when you get done with your onboarding and then you go back to you go to the Walmart DC that you filled out for, you do 2 weeks, a minimum of 2 weeks with your mentor. And then once you get done with your mentor, your supervisor, you go see your supervisor, you and your mentor go see your supervisor, and your supervisor will tell you, hey, this is the programs we got open. We got a 5-2 extra, we got a 5-2-5-3 program, we got a 6-3 program. Which one do you want to choose? And then let's say you say like, oh, I want to do the 5-2 extra. They'd be like, all right, these are the days off you got. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So like, what's some of the qualifications for getting employed at Walmart? Like, how much experience OTR do you have to have?
So you got to have at least 30 months in the past 36 months of OTR experience. if that makes sense. So in the past 3 years, let's say you fill out an application today, in the past 3 years, you would have to have at least 30 months of over-the-road experience.
And now a big question that a lot of people had, and even me when I first started, when I hit my 3-year mark, I was thinking about it. The front-facing cameras facing me.
No, so there's no. We use an outside vendor. Well, we call them vendors. We use a third party that does the forward-facing cameras. There's no inside-facing cameras.
So it's the same thing that most of us that we have on our own trucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
And if you don't,
personally put those on our trucks.
If you're at a company now that doesn't have it, trust me, they will be coming.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like,
what
right
about
now,
the cell phone deal? Because I heard that there was like that big old cell phone thing for the longest time that you couldn't have the cell phone in the truck, that you had to turn over your cell phone records to Walmart.
No. See, I'm glad I'm on here because I could clear that stuff up. So back in the day, 2018, when I first got to Walmart, the cell phone program was very, very strict. You're only allowed an hour of cell phone use on the drive line, right? While you're driving. But it had to be broken up into 10-minute increments. So you're only allowed to use the phone for an hour. Oh, you just went black. So you can only use a phone for an hour, but in 10-minute increments, right? But now, because Walmart is looking for drivers, this is what I hear, they decided to ease up on that cell phone policy. So you can talk as long as you want on that drive line, but you can't be on the phone during inclement weather, construction zones, school zones, and there was something else. There's a couple more areas you can't use a phone while you're in. But I heard that's
not that
So
you're not paying
how would they
attention when you,
know?
huh?
How would they know if you're like going through construction?
Well, let's say you're going through a construction zone and you get in an accident in that construction zone.
Oh, okay,
right.
Right.
Now they're going to pull your cell phone records, and then they're going to look at that video clip from the forward-facing camera.
But just say if they're on their phone and they make it through the construction with no issue, they wouldn't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Oh, okay,
know.
so it's only in case something happens.
But it's always a better. But in that case, it's a better safe than sorry to eliminate.
Yeah, there's a phrase.
Yep.
There's a phrase that we use called "cover your ass." So, if a construction zone's coming up, just hang up that phone. If you're in a school zone, before you get to that school zone, hang up the phone. You know what I mean? Just cover your ass.
So you said school zones, construction zones,
inclement weather, and there's like 2 other situations that you can't be on. When you go through, if somebody decides to go with Walmart, goes through onboarding, and then goes through orientation, they'll talk about all that.
And I mean, all of that stuff is hell. You get into a bad snowstorm out here, like
I wouldn't want to be on my phone. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah, it ain't no talking on the phone. I ain't talking on the phone anyways.
Yeah.
So it's basically they're just saying it to put something out there, hard copy, rather than driver judgment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that makes sense.
Fitz, I don't know if you heard
discretion until you screw yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard the what I was talking about earlier about the cell phone policy, how they lifted it.
Oh no, I knew about the cell phone policy. I knew it got lifted. I just don't know if some of our viewers knew that it got lifted.
All right. Yeah.
I was asking the question that way, and then apparently I'm so popular I keep getting flipping phone calls.
Like,
phone is off.
So right now you're in a hotel room, like, and I know you're working. This is one of your work. No, this is your off day, but you took on an extra day, right? Because
I worked today. Yeah, I worked. I extended my week today for safety. I had to go for my mentor meeting today.
So you just became, congratulations, you just became a Walmart mentor.
Yeah, thanks.
Which is a trainer.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
is that extra money?
Depends. When your mentor or when your mentee passes, it's $100, and then if you go the full year, if your mentee goes a full year without getting into an accident, it's a $500 bonus.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And so like, I know you gave it, and I'll put it for when it posts to YouTube. Finally, I'll have your comments up. I have your driver code, your driver number, as well as the Walmart code for any drivers that's coming in. They also give a great recruitment referral bonus to Jefforey.
Also, there's another program that Walmart is introducing. I think it hit the news today. It's called the Associate to Driver program. So if you work at a Walmart DC, or if you know anybody that works at a Walmart DC that has been there for a year, they can sign up for the Associate to Driver program. And what that does is they go to 12 weeks for school, for a Walmart training in Lawrence, South Carolina, where they teach them how to get their CDL. Pretty much like Prime, but it's 12 weeks, and then when they come home, they take their test, their CDL test and whatnot, and then you're a Walmart driver, and then you do all the onboard or all the orientation.
All right.
Oh wow.
For sure. Well, damn sure appreciate it, bro. And so we're gonna get to some of the questions. There is a question on there for you. That's gonna be especially for you. So I do want to answer it by you when we get to it. But let's get to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Once again, everybody welcome, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody. Go ahead, like, subscribe, ring the damn bell. You know what I'm saying? Let's get all this shit. Let's get it rolling, man. So Divine Justice, and we got Boss Lady. She chimed in a touch late, but she here. So hey, appreciate you.
My
Divine
bad.
Justice says salute.
Black people time.
He says, I need a TNT trainer for a friend coming in with his Class A's already, but hasn't driven in over 15 years on the 20. He's coming in on the 29th.
Thank goodness I'm a PSD.
Well, he's going to come in. I'm going to do the PSD portion of it because he'll be an eval. So he's coming in for me.
Oh, he's coming over there with you.
Yeah.
Is he going to be an eval after he hasn't been over the road for 15 years?
Yeah, that's a long time. I thought it was
because he's had them active.
Oh,
okay.
They've been active this whole time, but he just doesn't have. So they're going to eval in him, and if they don't, Boss Lady, Sean, you know what I'm saying, Sean, I'd love for you to reach out to Mike Hoff. Tall Mike.
Oh, he got one of my students right now.
Okay, cool. As well as it may be an easy go for somebody like Edwin, but I also
So I have run into a little bit of an issue. So, and this can be put out or whatever.
Hold on, before you get to that issue, hold on. I like you, Boss Lady. Try to reach out to Gene for me. That'll be somebody qualified to run with it. In the Kenworth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If he need, and because I know he's a quality trainer, when he on his game, he on that game. And I definitely look out for one of the unapologetics as well.
Right.
Somebody that got the experience.
See if he wants to train this guy.
Yeah, see if he will. If he's willing to. But go ahead, Sean.
So this has to do with us finding a person for a TNT. So I had a student or have a student that we're trying to get him hooked up with a TNT, a guy that I know he's very well known. So unless that TNT has you marked on the actual on the application coming in that has you as their TNT, he has to go through the pairing process.
Yeah, that much I know. So, unless you're on the same fleet, like if it's one of ours on our fleet, which this guy, if Mike, let's say Mike was available, Mike's on our fleet, so we can get him from here straight to Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which
so that's
easy.
Right.
Not,
so I know, but there's sometimes like we get TNTs, like we have TNT friends that are trying to hook up a TNT or what have you. Apparently they put in the big time, the kibosh on that. I don't know. Maybe it's because we have a lot of TNT trainers waiting for students, but
that is their reasoning. And any of the unapologetic coming in, anybody that's on here that's coming in, if y'all using us as y'all referrals, definitely stay in contact with us. We'll tell you how to circumvent that as you come in to put it to get you a TNT on your paperwork.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that will, because we know who it is. When they were desperate, when they were sending TNTs home, people to wait for their TNT trainers, or they didn't have a problem with us doing it.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm
saying?
They
got issues.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they still ain't willing to chin check some of them TNTs either. You know what
I'm
saying?
sorry.
So
Like,
I don't
there's a
want
few
my
TNTs that I want to take my students because the other ones, I don't trust them not to be garbage.
yeah. I hate to say it like that,
You know,
but yeah,
act
I
like their
mean,
parent process is top notch, man. Stop that.
not when I get zeros to fives, and I still get everybody their license.
Yeah.
So it
Or
don't
you
work
get,
that way.
or you get a trainee that was been out there for a year.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Ed
Oh,
say
JD went black.
let's get the party started.
Oh, he's back. Okay,
Mario
we're good.
Johnson says, "What up, Ed?" So Mario says, "Hola, everybody. What up, Mario?" Bernard D.
What's
the
going on,
trucker. Yo,
Mario?
yo.
Yo,
What's
yo.
going on, Bernie?
Let's see. Stay sturdy base 215. What's up, y'all? Everybody good? What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Mario says it. Get them lights up, y'all. Get them
Yeah.
lights up, man. Pop that button.
I think we're at 11 so far.
Let's see. Timmy Turbo, I didn't think they took first-year drivers at Walmart. No, you have to have at least 30 months of OTR experience within 36 months.
Unless you're coming through that internal program, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the associate to driver program. Yeah.
Right. And that's for any
Barbara,
Walmart associate, right? Regardless of whether or not they're in the warehouse, but they could actually be like a store associate too, right?
No, not yet. Right now, it's just for the warehouse.
Okay. Okay.
Barbara says, wow, Walmart. My fault. Dr. Barbara Henry says, wow, Walmart. That's my mama.
Oh,
Say
okay.
that crazy. Boy.
Hey, Ma.
Now this is gonna be a real clean show now.
Samurai T says, with Prime, what's the difference of going company and going lease and solo? Stay out
We
of
should
this.
get the Walmart perspective on that.
No. We
Oh,
will
come
not.
on, man. Come on.
Hell no. Don't do it. No. I won't let you. But he does have his own opinion, and it's a strong one. We can have a whole show about his opinion on this because he was company, he was lease, he was tanker, he was reefer. Oh yeah, he got some shit, but we ain't gonna go there because we don't talk bad about no company. So we don't. No, I know how you feel, and my sentiments are the same as his in a lot of ways, but it's certain parts of it that is more personal than it is.
Yo, you know what's funny is like I'm thinking of like something to say, right? And it's like running through my head, and then like during the whole thought process, I'm thinking, is legal gonna get in contact with me? Like, you shouldn't have really said that. We had to talk to you for a minute.
Company, let me defute this shit right here, right now. For anybody watching, talking company lease, I get to go home whenever I want because I'm leased. You're a slave to that truck. You still owe a truck payment. As company drivers, we can sit that truck. That truck sits down. Guess what? We ain't got no payment sitting on it. We ain't got no fixed costs behind it. It's still a business of truck driving. So right. The whole company lease thing, you go home as much as you want with either. If there's an emergency situation, extenuating circumstances, for the one day that you get out, per week, that's only 4 days in a month. Yes, you only get the 4 days off when you take off, but extenuating circumstances. My daughter got graduation. My wife got to have a surgery. There's extenuating circumstances to why you can't stay a little longer. A lease operator, go home for a week. You still got about $1,600 in fixed costs from the time you come back out. Ain't no forgiveness for that. You know what I'm saying? I come out, I ain't paying shit. Also we don't pay for repairs.
Nope.
I mean, we don't pay for repairs. You pay for a repair yet, Sean? I know you sitting back like you pay for something to get fixed.
No. I say the only thing that you would end up having to pay for is if you pay to get something installed. But that's it. Now you're not paying really for any maintenance really on that truck.
You paid for boss lady when you got that truck. I mean, what you paid for? When you got that truck, what you paid for, Doc?
This is all I did, bro.
Oh,
my fucking fingers.
See, so I mean, there's good and bad to both. I always recommend coming out to my students 90 days company, learn the game before you learn anything else. Because one thing I hate to hear is I'm getting screwed, but you really don't know the business. You just started off out here on your own, fresh out for TNT.
Hey, is LeBron a company driver?
Yeah, LeBron is.
All right.
We're referring to the boss spot because I can't say nothing about yarmulkes on here too tough.
Yeah, I'm a company driver, and no, I haven't paid shit. I don't give a damn if it falls completely apart. I am still a company.
So,
and knowing he's driving, it would.
I loved you when you played for the Heat. I just want to let you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, he had hair when he played for the Heat.
So, Ed says areas with a lot of traffic lights is probably another one. City driving is what he was talking about. Probably one of y'all things about not being on the phone. Like when you're city driving, you ain't trying to go through the.
Heavy traffic. Yeah, that was one. That's another one too. It's heavy traffic.
10 count story says, do you get paid to sleep in the truck?
Yeah, so they pay you $42 a night to sleep on your truck.
Damn.
Now, it's not like, see, my start date is Saturday, right? So I can't come in Friday night and get paid for that $42 because Friday's my day off. But Saturday night, it starts the day that you come in, your start day.
Okay.
So Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night.
No, beginning of your shift.
Tuesday.
Yeah, from the beginning of your shift.
Yeah, right when you start your 10-hour break, that's when they pay you for the.
But we ain't gonna make them sound too sweet about it. So let's say you get to you happen to burn out, you tired, you get back to your home terminal. You happen to get back to your home terminal that night because you did one of those pick up loads and bring it back in or drop a hook type deal, and you came back to your home terminal. Now, do you get paid for it if you stay at your home terminal in the truck that night?
Yeah, but if you go home, they won't pay you for it.
Okay. So you get home and your house is 10 miles away and you go home. You ain't gonna get $42.
No.
Know if you're not in the truck. What if I put a dummy in there?
You could have the blow up. You could have the blow up. The blow up dog.
Nothing about no blow up dog. We got told for that shit last time. So I said like a dummy. And not one of these students. Not that dummy.
And so okay. So Greg says, I like the new names tags at the bottom of the screen. Very nice touch.
What name tags?
We got name tags?
Y'all so unapologetic instructors for me and D, JD DeLawyer for you. So if you had that one of the fucked up names, it would be up there, DeLawyer. Boss lady.
I don't see my name.
Kids, they see it. I don't know how the hell. I don't know what
I need to change my name to sorry for looking like this on camera.
Prime time.
Pissed off if my shit says token white guy. Hold the fuck on.
No, yours says prepaid service.
Hey, I should ain't prepaid now. No. I switched to my fucking iPad and apparently it doesn't like AT&T service.
10 count story says, if boss lady gives me a big cheesy toothy smile, I hit the like button. Motherfucker, she ain't giving you nothing. Just hit the like button. No, don't give him nothing. Hit the damn like button. You on here? You gonna look at her?
Is it a he or a she? Is it a he or a she?
Oh.
No, because look at that's that same person that be commenting on TV stuff. Oh, who's that handsome guy in the red and who's that handsome person? And you get shit from me.
God,
don't hit smiling at your ass. Don't hit that motherfucking like button. I don't give
a fuck. 9 count stories is much nicer person.
Do you know that person? I just got out like, wait a minute.
Ed says that eHarmony TNT matching system sucks. No reason why a PSD trainer can't help match their students with the TNT. They would know their student's style and personality better than some computer. Problem is, they paid for it. They want to utilize it. This is something that we've emphasized and preached. But at the same time, for those honestly bad TNTs, a lot of us would choke them out. Like I get some, and I've had some, plenty.
And it's not really a computer pairing system. What it is just say they got a list of female non-smokers, a list of female smokers, a list of female vapor/smokers.
But it's still off of that compatibility
for the male, and then it's whoever comes up in line.
Well, it's still off. No, that eHarmony thing is really a compatibility. That survey they take at the beginning, it is.
Well, they need to go back and take it because that shit ain't working.
Let's be honest though. I mean, like, look at it. I mean, it's kind of on this side of it. It's kind of messed up that they have a student take that survey as soon as they get here because they're not hired yet. So, being a student that isn't hired yet, what do you think that they're going to put? They're going to put everything of what they think the employer would want to hear.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're not putting their honest crap down there anyway. I think it's somewhat of a flawed system, no matter how much they paid for it.
Hey, fun fact about me, and I'm not ashamed to say this. I actually went on eHarmony, right? And you know how long? You know how?
He also went to countrybeat.com.
You know how long it took for me to fill out that eHarmony survey? I'm actually still filling that out. So how many questions are there? That many questions on your guys' thing for?
It's long.
I had eHarmony back in the day. That's a long ass survey, and it's just about the same of fucking prime shit.
Man.
Hold on, so you know too? So y'all both on eHarmony?
No, back in the day, way back. It didn't help me out. It didn't help me out at all. I sat there with no matches for like months. So that's a bullshit.
But
you know what's messed up about eHarmony is I put on there I was looking for females and I still got males.
And the thing is, until enough people actually stand together and say something about it, because I put Daedrian with Jefforey, I put Dominique with Jefforey. These are great drivers that we have, and in that combination of doing that, I know them. There's so many times I've had to literally tell another trainer, fuck around and find out. Oh, the guy with the white beard, the one with the shoes, that's your trainer. Oh, he doesn't train right. He doesn't teach. I got him that license, jackass. Say that shit to my face. I did my job. But they do that. They do that, and then there's no recourse for it. Why?
Nope.
I'll give a lawyer type thing because they don't give a damn about
it. Okay, wait a minute. Are you guys not a little bit disturbed? Where is TB?
He has a family issue going on. Wish him well in that situation. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it. Prayers and thoughts with him. Blah blah blah.
Well, I mean, because if this 10 count stories is a male,
so I mean, and honestly, students like Etch.
Orion, don't try to pass over. You know this shit's fucking funny.
I'm trying to keep us with a subscriber.
With one subscriber. If one subscriber ain't gonna
I mean, if that's a whole male, he been commenting a whole lot on who's a handsome man with that samurai beard.
Can't get away from it.
Don't worry, TB will be back next week. We'll make sure to let him know.
Yeah.
But no,
I'd rather talk to 9 count stories.
I think I talked to Divine about this. I'm talking to Etch about this. All of y'all, when y'all do those PSD evaluations on us, feel free when y'all upgrade from TNT. Don't be all happy and giddy. Oh, I got my own truck. Send in an email. Send in an email to somebody. Contact me. I'll give you the names of who you need to put on that email list. You know what I'm saying? Send in an email of an evaluation of what your training experience was like. Because they're not going to ask you. You're not going to do an evaluation on a trainer like you do us. You know what I'm saying? When we get you your license, we have to do an evaluation.
He definitely got them all.
And yeah, I have no problem giving them to you to let it be known, because you don't, even if you've gotten your truck and had a you had a bad experience and got your own truck, so you're just happy to be done. So save the next student, help the next person, pay it forward. Let them know that this is what this person did that you didn't agree with. And this is part of where communicating with your fleet manager on a weekly basis, good and bad, is a great thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, you're coming in and you get you're so happy that you're getting off the truck. You don't care what you're putting down on there because you're just happy to get off of it. So, I mean, that's what we need to do.
But they don't do a
like
survey for TNT.
Huh?
They don't do a survey or eval for TNTs. They need to, and we've all said it, but just send out an email. Put out an email.
I thought they had that. They don't have.
They don't have. When you came in for TNT, you didn't have no eval. I mean, you ain't have a survey that you had to do on your TNT experience. You think you would have gave races Rodney a got doggone good TNT experience?
Oh no, definitely not.
So yeah, but you had to do one on me.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. So it's just
PSD. We have to.
Right.
You just upgraded.
But we know that they got their license. So guess what? I know I did my job. They could do all areas. But so we'll keep moving on that. But Peg Leg says, I know that most companies like to match students with trainers, but all companies need to monitor the quality of trainers, including hygiene and truck cleanliness.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's something
that I hope that we're actually 100% with Peg Leg. So, and we should, but at that point, we got a CDL holder, we got a driver. We basically gonna tell them that's what truck driving is like. Even though when they correct us for things that we say on here, it's not because we're truck drivers and this is what truck drivers is like. It's because they want to have puppets. That's why we're here for all truck drivers, not promoting one company here nor there. We're here for drivers. 10 count stories.
Hold on. I'm gonna get this comment because one, I'm not German, so I don't know why there's an R in my shit.
He says, Fritz, would you recommend a new upgrade student to drive?
The R is silent. The R is silent.
So let me do it in the German accent. Yeah, like let's go. Let's see. We recommend a new upgrade student.
Answer the question. Leave him alone.
And that's actually Switzerland thing. They say they don't. The Germans
answer the question. Would you recommend a new upgrade student to drive for a fleet owner?
Absolutely. I did a video on it over on Primetime Fits on YouTube. I did a video on it. I would, because I mean, heck, whenever we had people that were waiting for so long to get into a truck, and we still have that to an extent, we have a lot of owner operators that have multiple trucks out here that have their own micro fleets that you can get into. And a lot of these trucks have what? What do you say?
You only going off of the ones you know, right?
No, I mean, well, I would go off of any of them. I don't
know because Boss Lady had a bad experience with one of them. All of them ain't great.
So the ones that I know,
okay,
that better. So the ones that I know, there's a few that Kokomo I know he's legit. I know Lakeside Logistics has fairly decent drivers, have fairly decent trucks, and a lot of these guys with the multiple ones, like the multiple trucks, have a lot of amenities that you don't necessarily have to pay for that you would have to pay for if you actually went and had your own truck. So I mean, honestly, I mean that's it. I think it's a good idea. If I knew about it whenever I was going through, and if I was in the same situation as some of these PSDs are, or TNTs that are waiting to upgrade, absolutely I would reach out to these guys.
Yeah, two of my students is driving for, well, one, she drove for this lady. She has a little several trucks. I mean, both their experiences so far have been good. I ain't heard nothing bad about it.
I have one driving for Nova. I have a couple on Lakeside. I don't have anybody on Kokomo Express right now that I know of, but I mean, I've had these and they haven't complained.
And I'm not saying it in a bad way because I know Nelson Express, I know Lucas Trucking, I know those guys, and I mean their quality as well. But at the same time, You know what I'm saying? You remember stilettos? You remember the stilettos
yeah,
out there?
yeah.
Boss Lady ran for them. And that
I mean,
was
is there's really a micro fleet, or is that just a driver that just had an extra truck?
And was
he had 3.
It was building. It was still building. And
now, see, where they fucked up at is I was already driving, solo by myself.
I think where he fucked up is he got you. I mean,
where he fucked up was they was dipping in my money, acting like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And when I catch on to it, we made a mistake. We're gonna add it onto your pupper card. Okay, I gave you guys a month of that. You guys kept fucking up, man. Get out of here.
But see, so there's good and bad to both.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's not.
But do your research.
The guy at BLC does great, but you're still with somebody working for somebody.
Right. But I mean, do your research on it. If that's something, I mean, listen to this live. Watch my video on it.
That was my experience. You know what I mean? It's not, nobody else's. So I'm not saying, it's all bad or whatever. That was just my experience, and I got out of it. So.
Right. And also I look at it this way too. If I could go just based on looking at the trucks. If I look at the trucks and those trucks are fairly well upkept, which means that those drivers are taking pride in what they're doing, I would consider them. Because I mean, it's like, okay, look, it's like they're not pissed off enough. They care about that little micro fleet enough to where they're making sure that truck is upkept and everything like that. They must like where they're at. So I mean, but I wouldn't just say go around and ask around, but just don't be completely blind to it. Look at some of the comments, look at some of the reviews, see who friends that that have gone on those. Talk to the actual guy that owns it. I know the guy that owns Kokomo. You could walk up to him. He's really personable. He'll let you know, like, hey, when he has trucks available. Same thing for Lakeside.
But see, even on the flip side of that, right there, let's say some of mine coming in to upgrade, and they're considering it. One, you're gonna be a company driver on that mini fleet or that micro fleet,
right?
Damn that. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you off top. Come over here to our fleet. Come over here where I know my fleet manager goes out of his way to help you learn what a TNT hasn't shown you.
Right.
You still doing the same damn job. If you need a refrigerator and a microwave that bad, you can go buy one. It ain't that hard.
The thing is, okay, I'll rebuttal off of this, right?
Go ahead.
Whenever I did on the TNT side, right? Whenever I upgraded, it took me a while before I was able to really have that little bit of an extra income to be able to get some of those extra amenities. To where it's like, because the first thing that you're wanting to do is you're wanting to try to get out there and run. So you're try to stop at a Walmart, try to get a microwave, all this other stuff. When everything is already set in there, it makes it a little bit easier. It makes it a nicer transition.
Okay. So
I would say, because if you're waiting on a truck, I'll be like, if I'm sitting out here and I'm waiting, me personally, even though I know our fleet manager, I would be like, I still want to get into a truck and get rolling.
So I want to jump immediately. Now I'm forcing the process. It's a lot like I'm done at 50,000 miles too, though. I'm done at 50,000 miles, but I don't know the damn job. Man, it's the same concept. Now I'm forcing the issue. Mm-hmm. Just like you said, here's a money management tool. When you're on TNT, when I came through, TNT's only made $600 a week. Let's go ahead and give up what I was doing. I had first year insurance because the state of Florida and child support made me have it. I had child support on top of that, 5 cases.
Yeah.
So I still wasn't making an ass load of money, but I was putting away $100 a week. $100 a week. So when I came in to upgrade, and I didn't have a long 10, 12 weeks like some of these guys did. I was done in 5.5 weeks.
Yeah, I was done close around the same.
I had enough money still at saving that every week and budgeting myself. I bought my TV from Walmart down the street. Mm-hmm. I bought my doggone refrigerator from Walmart down the street. My second one I bought from Lowe's. But I bought that as soon as I got into my own truck. So my amenities were there. If you budgeted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they sound good about it at times. But what happens when that truck may not just off a GP?
Okay.
What about when the bad times are there and that truck isn't profiting what they feel like my fleet should be profiting? Are they so kind then? Because the baseline of it is that I'll make anything sound good to get you in my truck.
I mean, yeah, but look at the ones that stay in the truck.
And some people, that no different than some people stay company because they don't want to go lease. Some people stay lease because they don't want to go company. It's still a mix and mesh to both. Look for the good and the bad in both situations.
Oh yeah, be educated with it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not going to overly say that just the micro fleets are the way to go.
No, they're an option.
Give yourself 2 years experience. I got stuff I can put you in. And I can guarantee you I pay better than they do. So let's not make that mistake. But you got to know the ins and outs of that.
Right. You know but also it still can be an issue. Or it still can be an option.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it still can be an option. I'm not gonna say they're the end all be all to everything. You feel me?
Right.
Like, that's just the way to go. Now, could be. It may work for you, it may not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
10 count story say I spend a lot of time waiting at the last 2 Walmart DC. What does Walmart pay attention to its own in-house drivers?
He gonna put Walmart on blast, but I was waiting here.
But watch this shit here. This shit is crazy because it is lovely. Go ahead, the lawyer.
So does Walmart pay attention to its own in-house drivers? So what happens is they get the first 45 minutes free, right? So for the first 45 minutes, you don't get paid for waiting time. After that, they do pay you for waiting time. But I can tell you what, though, I've never had to wait at a vendor. We call them vendors. You guys call them shippers or receivers. I've never had to wait at a vendor for more than 45 minutes. Never. A lot of our...
Yeah, that's true. I've never seen a Walmart truck waiting that long.
A lot of our vendors are dropping hooks. A lot of our vendors are dropping hooks. There's a good story. I'll tell you guys a good story after we cut off air. I'll tell you because I can't tell.
He's like, after my company's not watching me no more.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
Since he works for Walmart, do they let him park at the Walmarts without making him move? Also, do they let him use the restrooms at the stores?
Yeah, because I think I think that would be illegal. Your job not letting you use the bathroom at your own facility. But yeah, that's one of the biggest like perks. I mean, there's a lot of big perks for working at Walmart, but definitely parking at any Walmart store and not having to worry about getting booted in the morning or ticketed is a big plus. Now there are some Walmarts that you cannot park at, but that has nothing to do with Walmart. That has to do with the city and the city ordinance. Like a noise ordinance is one. You can't park at the store between these hours because of a noise ordinance. There might be houses around that Walmart that don't allow, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why there's a noise ordinance. Also, another one is, which I just learned recently, something about a Walmart trailer they consider a billboard. And you can't have and you can't have that trailer in that city. It's weird, man. It's a weird, yeah.
Can't have
what?
All I know is Walmart has a 3-hour window to either load us or unload us, and I promise you, they wait that damn 3 hours.
When was the last time you went to go pick up one anyway?
Don't you shut up, motherfucker. First off.
Hey, get your microphone closer to your mouth. That way you ain't trying to talk to your eyeball.
My bun is in the way, stupid. God,
Peg Leg says.
Shut up. Anyways, where were you going today with that trailer?
Don't worry about it.
Peg Leg said, you shower with your dummy dog.
You little side whore.
What the fuck?
Seen you little side
You shower
whore
with
job.
your dummy, Fitz.
I'm sorry. I keep hearing this like this fodder that's over here. It's like.
Shut up, biatch.
Do I?
There.
I don't shut. No, I have a loofah. I don't shower with the dummy.
Oh, can I say something about that? That shower, not about Fitz and his dummy. But a lot of the DCs actually, about 99% of the DCs at Walmart do have showers and also gyms for the
so we can
drivers.
go I was about to say, when I hold the sausage, can we go shower and stuff?
I'm gonna go sneak. I'm gonna go sneak around. I'm gonna go get me a Walmart vest, and I'm gonna go sneak me around and see if I can't get in there.
And I'm gonna give across to the micro fleets, the company drivers, and the lease operators. About time off. What does Walmart do for time off, baby?
So every 2 weeks you earn 1 day, right? 1 day of PTO. So that's
PTO stands for what?
Paid time off.
Oh,
so that's
time off. What we do not get.
So hold on. So now in your first year, you can get, I'm not really good at math, about 24 days a year. And that's just regular PTO time, right? We also have safety bonus days. So if you go 3 months without getting into an accident, not only do you get a safety bonus, which is based off how many miles you drove for that quarter, but you also get a safety day, right? So you can actually get 4 safety bonus days in a year. So that's 28. That's 28 days in your first year of PTO time. Now,
and you get that as soon as you also don't you get like all this vacation time too as soon as you actually start? That's
the PTO. That's the PTO time.
Yeah.
Okay. Now people are probably saying, well, what's PTO? Like how much do you get paid for PTO time? So your PTO time is based on your average day's pay, right? So my average day, well, I don't like really talking about money, but it's $400. It's $400 a day, right, for your average day's pay. So just think, if you take 2 weeks vacation at $400 a day, that's a pretty good. I've never seen a job.
$5,600
for what?
PTO.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. When it comes to money, his math is like it's just like this.
I forgot money and sneakers. Those are the 2 good things.
So you get $400 a day of paid time off?
Yeah, for your.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on here after we get off.
We gonna talk. But
they gonna hire her.
Now, hold on.
For a little piece of change. Hey.
Hold on. That's not. Now, I don't want you to think like, oh, you're gonna get an automatic $400. That's based off of your activity pay that you do for a day. Your mileage, how much mileage you get. There's a lot of factors that go into your ADP.
And y'all will talk about that once we get off, because we will employ a little bit more.
I wasn't knowing all that. I just found out how much you make when you time off. We need to go ahead and finish this show.
I don't want.
This
is
a question that we could ask like legitimately.
And this is literally
legitimately.
Every company, every truck driver, no matter what company you at, there's good points and bad points to companies. This isn't we're bashing to make this company seem better than this company or none of that. This is putting information out there for everybody to be able to have a well-rounded way of thinking about things, to where we're not always saying this company is terrible or that company is bad because we're at this particular company. Sometimes you don't see the bad when you're in that situation, because you fool yourself to make everything look good. So this is just because we got new drivers coming in on here. We got TNTs on here. Honestly, y'all ain't got the experience. Y'all ain't going to Walmart. But we also have veteran drivers on here as well, that some people are looking maybe to be closer to home, or maybe just looking for a change of pace. This is your opportunity to know of somewhere else. I'm trying to link up with RJ. I think RJ is in the oil fields, and I plan on having him on to talk about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the good and bad points of being in the oil fields. Sean got some people that work for different companies that we're going to have on at some point to talk about the good and the bad of theirs. We're not here to bash no one company. No driver is greater than the next. We all have the same damn job.
I do have this question though. When it comes to a Walmart, do you guys actually have a true OTR? Like say for instance,
so we have
one side of the country to another.
We do have team drivers. There's a couple of DCs. One's in Texas. I think it's Claiborne, Texas, that has team drivers. We also have team drivers out of Grandview, Washington, that go to Alaska. Team drivers up there. Team drivers are guaranteed $460 a day, and they're on a 6-day work week, so 6-3 program, and it's $460.
I didn't mean to say team OTR. I mean I said like true.
You mean
OTR.
like? No, we just have regional and also city drivers. Those are day cab drivers.
I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna get that at Alaska run. That shoot.
Oh,
I should have only 30 days a night.
It says you should force out the bad trainers. You can't. You can't because you can't force. Here's the thing.
Out the bad trainers. We don't know
you can't force out the bad students.
Y'all say something.
But if y'all don't say nothing, they're not going to do anything about it.
Exactly.
And the same way we can't force out bad students either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We get a lot of that, people saying how, and I meant to bring this up, and I'm going to bring it up now. This whole y'all students coming in, especially with me, telling me how you gonna learn something that you have never, damn it, done before. There's nobody that's done more people than me at Prime, period. You ain't supposed to tell me. The only thing you gonna do is piss me off.
There is one though. There's one. I think Z done more than you.
Z's in-house. he's in-house.
But I hear technicalities, so okay.
Yeah, you don't make what I make.
That he do not.
Yeah, what's the bottom line? Bottom line, you ain't gonna tell us how to train you.
That how we train has been successful for all of us. Students love to come in. Oh, I got to do it this way, or I'm gonna do it. Stop that shit. Please stop that.
Or the one that they tell you, oh, what was it? It's like, oh, I'm different. Oh, you are. How many students like most of us have done? It's like, no, we've seen like your exact twin in one way or another.
And we go get to everybody. Because I heard this crazy statement not too long ago, a few weeks ago. Cat said, "Bro, I'm me and you a lot alike." But I might need to get another trainer. So I might need another trainer. It was cute. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, one, when I was a PSD, even though I was having a bad experience, I took the time to really learn and engulf myself in what I needed to do. As long as it was more ethical and safe, what they were asking me to do, I did it. Them, they ran to go find. I ain't never did that. I ran to the situation to resolve it, but I damn sure never tried to run away from it. We're alike. No, I came and I shut the hell up, and my experience was very bad, which I did put in my survey afterwards. But I did take the time to come to listen to learn. Pay attention and do what I was told to do.
You know what you should say when somebody says that you're like somebody else? You should say, "You and I are not alike. I am a Martian."
Nah, we all know O, and I can guarantee I've met a lot of people, and I have not met another one of like that. I'm pretty sure that's a sign of the apocalypse.
They broke the mold after me, baby.
Now he done smashed the mold, burned it, threw it down a cave. Like there's nothing.
Heaven threw it to hell, hell threw it back.
Yeah, I was like, we don't want that shit.
Oh, Sturdy Base says that survey BS. My first trainer was shit.
Must have racist Rodney.
Damn.
Racist Rodney is gone.
Oh, all right.
He went after one of them girls he kept in his wallet. Let me tell y'all about this cat.
Hell.
This cat used to pull out a picture of his girlfriend. His girlfriend was like out of like the Jet magazines, like the little cards they get of like model cards.
Remember Napoleon Dynamite, and he whipped out that picture out of his wallet.
Fucking glamour shots.
Yeah.
He would walk around Walmart and take a picture out.
Hey, and you know what the funniest thing was? Is that you couldn't even see her face. She was on a motorcycle, and she had her helmet on.
Oh my God.
It's a fucking Harley mag.
Mario Johnson says, oh, in other words, boss lady says zesty. Zesty. What?
I don't know.
Where that California verbiage come from? Marcus Blocker says, what's up, y'all? I know I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, you always on time as long as you came in.
Hey, and you know what racist Rodney used to say? He used to say, oh, you're just mad, Jeff, because I talk to hot chicks online.
All day.
Every day.
Vernon
Dude, I bet you at the
truckers.
bottom of that photo, if you look real close, it probably said Easy Rider.
Yeah.
Vernon
no.
says,
That's the name. That's the name
Walmart?
of the motorcycle.
So do you slip seat the trucks at Walmart? So, I mean, we do have guys that have their assigned trucks, right? And those guys are like 5'2". Those are the pretty senior guys. I mean, we're talking guys that have 1 million to 3 million safe miles.
Those are the blue trucks?
Yeah, those are the 3 million mile trucks, those blue ones. When you're a program, you will have the same truck, but you're sharing that truck with 2 other people, depending on what program you're on. But as far as like, see, I think when people think of slip seating, they think of, oh man, I'm gonna come in and out of this truck. Like I'm gonna switch trucks every day. That's not how it is. Like I haven't done that since the first time I got here in 2018. I have the same truck all week, and then I take my stuff out at the end of the week, and then I call up on my day before I go to work for my new truck. But I'm not, as far as like slip sitting into a different truck every day, that doesn't really happen. Very rarely does that ever happen.
Ed says the issue with driving for a small fleet, you really, really, really have to know enough about the business to know what to ask for. Not many new drivers just out in TNT would know what to ask for, especially when it comes to cent per mile, any bonuses, home time, etc. So Etch is one of those guys. I met Etch head up, good guy. Trained on
sketch.
He's but his knowledge and his drive and his initiative to really want to learn the job is extensive. A lot of people come in and they don't want to know it. They want to know what the next student, somebody with less knowledge than them, is telling them, or someone trying to seem big is telling them. Etch actually takes the time to really absorb and does his research on things. So with a micro fleet, with leasing, with company, that is something that you want to take the time is evaluate all 3 beforehand. Just like if you're going to leave, let's say this company after 3 years and go to Jefferey's company or to that big flatbed company, do your research on all 3, see what you like, the pros and the cons of both. Research. You know what I'm saying?
We get Nick on here talking about his company?
Yeah, I could get Nick on about his. Me and Nick having a whole nother conversation right now about that shit. And I'll be looking for Daedrin to come on, who I know he rarely watches, which I'm gonna cuss his ass out about it, but Daedrin recently had a baby.
He got stuff he dealing with, man.
He just recently had a baby girl, Jefferey. I didn't think you knew. Yeah, he just had one. He came off the road, produced the baby. But he's doing good. His son is the next man child of the world.
How'd he spit that thing out?
Hey, boy, he put that baby is a beautiful little girl. Beautiful, beautiful baby.
Y'all not getting what I just said. I said, how he spit that out? You said he had a kid.
God damn it.
Oh my God, here we go. Maybe he spit something in. You know what? Let's not have this discussion. Marcus say I'm a part of a fleet. It's cool and I love it.
Wait, Marcus, are you the one I talked to earlier in the millennium?
Not based off his truck.
Go ahead, put it at the bottom of the comment. We'll take care of that. Jonesy. That's my cousin Stacy. He said, peace. I actually trained him as a PSD. You know what I'm saying? He had kind of a rough go on TNT as well via their match.com system. But he's
not
doing
even need HARRBT, Match.com. You got the budget.
But but what's crazy is, and this is where I come at. He's 2 years older than me. He's my older cousin, and I took no shorts on him. And I grew up with him. I took no shorts on him versus any other student. You're out here to do a damn job.
I got a question. Does Match.com have a lot of questions? Just asking for a friend.
I don't know.
You
I don't
what?
know,
I'm gonna mess with this guy
jackass.
right here.
You could keep hitting skip.
Oh, see, there you go.
Oh,
But
well.
that's just
Tender the same way.
to tell students when y'all come out, be out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, people love to research all of us. They want to know about Boss Lady. They want to know about D. They want to know about Fitz. They want to know about Dirty. Here's the thing. Let us research y'all. Because I would love to know if I'm about to get a dummy before I get it.
D would definitely love to know if he about to get it done.
I mean, that's the crazy shit. Like, oh, I heard about you. Okay, well, fuck around and find out.
Well, you know what? You know why D's worried about getting a dummy? Because he got paparazzi following him everywhere.
Yeah,
You talking about that one piece of head you got holding on.
hey, don't tell him not to rub it. He's gonna rub it off.
So
Y'all about to look. He got a complex.
love yourself first with Kimberly Teresa says, good evening, you eyes.
You
Good
eyes.
evening.
Urinary infection?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you
That-
wouldn't be thinking that though.
That reminds me, I gotta go to the pharmacy later.
Wow.
Hey, does
Trying to drink some
Walmart pay for
cranberry
that?
Hey, can I throw something out there about what Walmart will pay for? So
Hey, well, we just
Steve,
talked about urinary infections. You really want to put your company out like that?
We don't
I'll
get to
wait.
the pay. We gonna get to the pay in a minute. I'm gonna get past it, but we gonna get to the pay. Good evening, Kimberly Teresa. Stacy says, "Jump Orion gonna say whatever." I
That's
pretty
his own
much
name.
do. I'm a professional driver. It doesn't mean I'm a professional speaker.
Facts.
And I will tell you this: one of my biggest things I tell anybody, and I will tell you this all the time: action speaks louder than words. If you're not
Get him sting.
following directions, that's the action movement you're doing. So when my mouth opens up, I'm hitting you with words because your actions are speaking louder than my words are. An action of disrespect can get bit with words of disrespect, as you may call them disrespectful.
Man, you get all your euphemisms from a fortune cookie.
That's a little bit.
Well, because I get tired of hearing how my voice sounds, how strong it is, and it sounds intimidating. It sounds like this. Well, guess what? I don't
Sounds
judge
aggressive.
people on their
Makes
voice.
me want to go to my safe place.
If you sound like a passive punk, maybe you should try sounding like me.
Yeah, get off the game.
I shouldn't have to sound like you.
I can't sound like you. I'll get in trouble.
Oh, he says, hey, Aunt Barbara. Hey, my mama probably ain't on right now. If my mama get on, she shoot us a like because my mama like us. She subscribed to us.
She have to like you.
I hope she likes her kid.
I would hope so.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes y'all don't remember. I told y'all I ain't get beatings. I got what they call killings. I don't know if she really likes me.
I'm gonna laugh like one of these days. His mom gonna show up in this live, be up in the corner, like she's just gonna go in that room. He gonna be like, "Mama, no!"
Look at like off of
Jefferey.
Amistad or 12 Years a Slave.
So your cousin came on. Your cousin Jack Me Off came on and said, "Question for JD."
My God.
So
you
hold
purchase-
on. Before we go, I talked to Russell. He can't change his name because he's changed it too much.
Oh,
They limit.
Oh, he's stuck with it now.
They limited him. He can't change it for like 30 days.
Oh, so Russell is known as Jack Me Up for the next 25 days.
Yeah. I was wondering why you haven't changed it in a while.
If you make a purchase at self-checkout while getting unloaded, do you have to go through the body cavity search like the rest of us do?
Let me see your
Well, there's
receipt.
more. I think I know what he's talking about. That video that came up, but there's more to that video than what they show you. But first off, you can't make a purchase at self-checkout while you're getting unloaded. You have to, whenever you're getting, like if you're doing a live unload at the stores on grocery side or remix, you have to be there supervising the trailer getting unloaded.
The same thing we did when we used to run out Walmart.
Yeah, when we run out of Lewiston. Yeah, out of Lewiston. Yeah.
And only, I remember that, having to stand
and Shelbyville.
Yep.
Now, I will say, I did prove it the other night. I walked out of Walmart. I wasn't stopping so he could check my damn receipt. None of that shit. He looked, but then I looked back at him. And I kept on going.
They have a photo of him at that night.
They're not. Listen, it's all about if they want to. If they ask for your receipt, just show them the receipt. I don't see what the big deal is.
No, because they got me checking out my shit. What if I forget? I forgot. I put up a Granny Smith pear, and I really had a Honeycrisp. You know what the price difference is between a Honeycrisp and a Granny Smith?
Did you just say a Granny Smith pear?
I mean, apple.
I thought they make apples. Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't trained properly on how to scan.
Oh, man.
I need to be put on payroll.
Do I get a discount?
Hey, every time that I leave,
I get a
Walmart,
discount.
I have to show the receipt because hell, I go through self-checkout and I don't use bags. I can understand that.
But I use bags, and Piston is. This area is a little different, but
yeah, wait a second. They're standing right there watching you scan this shit.
They're not watching everybody. There's like 8 or 10 registers at a self-checkout.
They pick and choose who they want to watch. I was at the Walmart down the road right there from the yard.
That's a ghetto ass Walmart. We need to stop going there.
Well, they only really check people if they doing this right here a whole lot.
That one that looks like a troll.
They know what it is.
Nah, that one that looked like a troll. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I don't know what the hell the thing is. Now I'm sitting there, and I said, because you know how some take cash, some take card. I said, does this one take card? Oh, only if it works. Bitch, you know where the fuck I work at? You see what I'm wearing? Fuck out of here. It's the fucking card works. Shut up, stupid. What I make in a week, you don't even make in a fucking year. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen,
you to represent them at Walmart in such a way.
You know why they check receipts? Because we live in a society where people can't afford things and they steal them, right? They lose $3 billion per year off of theft. I mean, that's a known fact. That's why they check the receipts.
And it's not true. But I'm used to Sam's doing it. Sam's did it day one, start to finish. I'm checking myself out because since Walmart has always been open with 20 registers in there and they only got 3 people working them, you know what I'm saying? Now I got to ring my shit up. You get a discount working for them, driving a truck, the big boy truck, bringing remix and grocery. I don't get no discount. So every now and again, if I want a Bosick pair that costs $3.99 and I put it as a Bartlett that only costs 79 cents, I'm just taking my discount. I'm taking employee benefits.
Look it. You really talking to a Walmart employee? Hold on.
Hey,
he down here at the bottom. He about to look. You're gonna type in right now that O's gonna be blacklisted from any fucking Walmart he go to now.
Ah shit. One.
Right. No, I don't mind them. I don't mind him checking my receipt, but when that bitch came from my motherfucking money, that's when I got a problem.
And I don't have a problem paying. I pay for all mine. I don't do that. And they got the camera there that rings you up, tells you if it's not in the bagging area, all that good stuff, which I think is good. I think stealing is wrong by itself. But at the same time, it's some of them times like, I had to pee real bad. And I needed to get back to my truck to get to that Gatorade bottle. And they talking about something, and then he gonna fumble through a few things. Whoa, partner. Can I go? I need to run. And yeah, I probably looked a little inconspicuous, but I wasn't stealing. You know what I'm saying? I was trying
that's why they're checking the receipts, though, to make sure that people aren't stealing. That's the only reason.
But how much step is? But even doing that, how much step do they steal? How much do they turn the tier? Because I can tell you back in the days, and we all know somebody back in the days, you could sit in and you could get you a PS3 up out the mall, right out of GameStop. And GameStop
Man,
only
I got VCRs, I got TVs, I got
And that's
DVD
the reason
players.
that they're checking your receipts.
But if they want it, they gonna get it.
No, first off, I didn't take the shit. When you got like little crackheads running around California and they be doing that shit.
Jeffrey know about that. He from California too.
Yeah, I mean they slide in the Walmart through the cart area and slide their ass right back out.
Man. See, hold on. See, what kind of low budget people you was dealing with? They still at Walmart? Nah, dog.
They was taking TVs and shit.
Turtles music. Oh, I had it. Mine used to come back with. That's how I got all that polo. But
I didn't get that.
Might have had to watch it because I got it.
I wonder from Walmart's point of view, like how much that their theft actually went up when they actually went to the self-checkout. You know that it had to have gone up.
Oh, it probably went up a lot.
Oh, I'm sure they did the numbers, man. I'm sure they did.
Up a lot.
But was it cost effective? I mean, obviously.
Although I don't know if they could actually. I'm not sure how they could check that though, because how would they, unless the person got caught and was at a self-checkout, I think that's the only time they can actually keep those numbers.
Yeah.
Or figure out those numbers.
I mean, and I think because they do got a camera system on there. A lot of places do, because when we go to Wegmans and places like that, they have camera systems on their self-checkouts. So I think that they may have deterred it some. You know what I'm saying? Actually, by going through there, because it does kind of force you. And then normally there's somebody walking around in that area to kind of look over it. But like, remember that one year we was in Walmart and we seen that person walking out with a whole heaping cart full of shit, and they looking like this here.
Yeah, but I think.
But
I think
when they got stopped, they need to get stopped because they had their shit unbagged like you, Sean. But they also looked like they was trying to rush through. They had a cart full of shit.
I will say this to Emmanuel too. Like, I'm actually gonna stop going to this Walmart that's over here by us, because the Walmart's down on the south side. No one's standing there. No one checks your receipt. Nothing like that. It's just kind of like, hey, you good to go.
And it could be a demographic thing.
Look at your color and look at me. I promise you, I'm gonna probably have 10 motherfuckers.
Hey, hold. Okay, one, you got so much light on you right now. You look about the same color as me.
Maybe she actually do. Wintertime, she turned.
I lost my fucking color.
Jeffrey looked blacker than her.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Exactly. Look, the three of us all look like we the same.
I lose my color in the winter, so.
It says, Ori and I'll be in Pittston Tuesday or Wednesday. If you got some time, I want to run a few things by you. Bro, come down to the pad. I'll be there. I'll be off early in the morning as always. So knock on the door. You know how I do. You know,
we can't.
Come on
we
in.
We just passed up 9 Count Stories question. It said, does Walmart have full-time OTR positions?
We answered that already.
10 count.
That's why I clicked it, because I did.
Remember I asked you?
Oh yeah, back then, yeah.
With the regionals and the Alaska and stuff like that, the Grandview and Claiborne, Texas. So that's why I skipped through it, because I knew you had answered it.
And then regardless, I lost my color. When I go to that Walmart, they're gonna be like, "Damn, that bitch got ass. She definitely can't be white. Let's watch her."
Hold on, I got this question though. Those two in the upper left over here don't lose their color during this winter time.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, that's because they installed the tanning booths in Pittston. Next.
Oh, okay, they got tanning booths.
I need to go there.
My people didn't come from the other side of the Caucasus Mountains.
From the mountains of Caucasus.
The Caucasus.
That's a Slavic baby.
That baby got a 720 credit score right now.
Big Leg says dirty. I fuck around with jokes. Would I find out with you? Laugh out loud. Actually, you wouldn't. To be honest, I only talk 3 things: pre-trip, back, and driving. So even if you talking, you could be making the best joke in the world out there with me. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to listen to it. I'm just going to keep talking about what's relevant to getting you your CDL, because that's what I care about. That's what you came here to do. Now, if you want to be Martin Lawrence, Andrew Dice Clay, David Allen Coe, or whatever, if you want to be that, You could be that all you want with the other students. And if they let you distract them from learning what they're here for, they're going to fuck around and find out. Because when they fail, I watch them shoulders go down, them heads go down, them feelings hurt. That's not a good feeling. But if you're literally putting forth that effort, I want you to take this as seriously as I take it. You know what I'm saying? Be diligent in what you're here to do. It's literally a 2 to 4 week process. If you really put your focus on it, you really can get done with this. And then we'll be all the friends in the world. Jefferey was literally on a truck with me at the time because we were down on instructors. We were down on examiners at the time. He was with me for 3 weeks. And he would tell you, we didn't have a lot of friendly conversation.
Well, hell, ask
we did our job.
Did you have to see a counselor after that? Please just be.
Yeah, he did. Look, he got PTSD all on his face.
Yeah.
No, y'all know it's so crazy.
I started drinking a lot.
But what was great about him was he came to listen and follow directions. He really did not. We didn't engage a lot.
You know what's funny is that's a lot of people's problems nowadays is they don't fucking listen.
Yeah.
They don't listen when it either comes to training or just in life in particular. They just do not listen.
Well, they know how they should be trained.
Yes, or they know more. They know more than the trainer knows because they watched some YouTube video or they talk to people at that campus inn, right? So now, so then they think, this guy's trainer must know more than my trainer. And my trainer really doesn't know anything.
All of those ones that keep wanting to question stuff, like everything, like especially the young ones that want to question or they want to look online, they want to find all the answers, they want to watch the YouTube, everything like that. They just need to go to the military. That shit'll get beaten out of them real quick.
But my thing is, people take it and then, like, I've had to sit in meetings because I need to be more personable or what. No, they need to come and be adults. My thing is, be a damn adult about what you do out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to teach you and train you something you don't know. It's probably best to be a sponge and absorb. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I mean, other than that, what else do I have to talk to you about? So yeah, Tim, Peg Leg, if you're laughing and you're joking, that's fine. You laugh and joke all you want. I'm a laugh and joke your ass to test day. And then when you fail, or should you fail because you missed something because you were laughing and joking, guess what? You can't blame me. You gonna fuck around and find out it was on you.
Yo, Black, do you think that's the biggest disrespect is when somebody wastes your time because they're not listening?
No, it's the biggest disrespect to them.
I come out the gates and tell them, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
With me, if they're not out there to pay attention and learn, it's fine. I'm gonna keep on moving forward. I want to keep on training forward. You know what I'm saying? So if you get left behind because you want the bullshit, you can run in there and go tell who you want to tell about it. The reality of it is, I'm going to do my job. So many
I focus on them students that are focused and want it, and then the ones that want to sit there and be like, hey, you know, I heard so-and-so say that. Okay, so you were out talking when I told you don't talk to nobody. Don't come at me with some stuff from this, that, and third. Don't do that. You know, so you're not my focus. I'm focused on this person that want to get it. If you want to catch on, come catch on. If not, hey, I'm not worried about what you're doing. You go over there and keep talking, and then let me know how that works out for you.
A large part of this is just taking your time and just really dedicating yourself. Like with all of us, Fitz, Daryl, we're not out there 10, 12 hours a day working.
Nope.
Why not focus yourself on that? And then you got extra time to study what you want to study. You have extra time to do what? To do what you're here to do. You know what I'm saying? All that bullshitting around, man. Like, I'm not going to waste my time getting up. Like tonight, I'm not going to waste my time going to work at 2 o'clock in the morning for y'all to be out there bullshitting. If you're out there to bullshit, then guess what? Let's keep moving forward. And if you get left on the wayside, I love it up here because you got 3 times to take any part of the test. And the state of Pennsylvania say you cannot take it no more. Guess what? If you play around with that, that's what's going to happen to you. And the only person you have to blame is who? Yourself. because you chose not to receive it. There's students right now, people watching this right now that are my old students that took the way I trained them personally. I have a job to do. You have a job you're trying to obtain. Please don't take the way I train personally. I'm just not very personable to someone that's going to end up working at a warehouse unloading my trailer or working at McDonald's because they didn't get their CDLs. We can be friends after you get your CDLs.
How many
CDLs
they getting?
Huh?
I thought it's the one CDL. There's no S.
I said your CDL.
You said CDLs twice.
You put an S on there. You put an S on
my
there.
fault. Your CDL. But that's the point of it is, if you don't have that, we're probably not going to be friends because you failed yourself by coming here not wanting to listen and pay attention. And I probably don't have nothing in common with you. I'm not just coming to visit. So at least with a driver, me and Jefferey still talk. Me and Quick still talk. They're drivers. We can talk, and we got something as a base point and a foundation to talk about.
No, JD, hey, you're good, man. Go back to watching your porn. I know that's what you was watching.
I think JD has I think his counselor told him to, hey, you'll recover as long as you talk to your intimidator. You'll be fine. That's when like he talking to him.
So
keep confronting your problem.
Like, yeah, confront your abuser.
So, and Jeffrey, I know you haven't been, I mean, you can chime in on it, but I'm going to give the Mike experience. He said, Pegleg said, with Walmart, what's the policy with the chains and the bad weather? I know Mike goes over Donner's Pass a lot, and Walmart got these doggone Yukon Denali XLs with a chain up damn team. Only thing he got to do is get out his truck, lay the bitches down. They chain them up, and then it's another team chilling on the other side of the mountain to take them back off for him. Well, he has to pick them back up and put them up.
Like you did that shit.
So that chain up policy, they pay you $60 to chain up your truck. Also, bad weather driving. So let's say you got inclement weather going on. You call them. You pull over to a safe spot. You call them. You say, listen, there's bad weather. They'll be like, all right, where are you at? What mile marker? How much fuel you got? Yada, yada, yada. And then you'll start your weather downtime. So you get paid for weather downtime. It's $15 an hour. So you get paid that on top of whatever else you made for that day. Walmart pays you for everything. There's not a minute that goes by that Walmart doesn't pay you for it.
I will say that we all know Mike's a little bougie, so he's probably just sitting there with his feet up in the heat. Like he could have he could chain it himself, but he's gonna call those dudes to come chain for him.
Well, they want them to. They want them to because they don't want to exert their drivers.
I tell you what, we're not allowed to pull the fifth wheel release.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah. So, because there's a lot of injuries that happen by pulling that fifth wheel release. So all of our trucks have the fifth wheel release button.
Motherfuckers.
Really?
Let's keep going. We gonna stop talking about Walmart.
No, I see where it's supposed to be on my truck, but they didn't install it. Motherfuckers.
Timmy Turbo says, I just think Walmart wants you to be an honorable person. Then they should be honorable themselves and trust people. Society ain't gonna be trustworthy.
Ain't gonna work like that.
Walmart ain't even trustworthy.
Is he talking about customers?
The checkout shit we was talking about. Don't worry about it. We good. So love yourself first with Kimberly Teresa. When considering driving for Walmart, I know it's a 2-year experience to get hired as a CDL holder. That actually changed. They want 30 months. They want you to have 30 months of OTR within 36 months.
Yeah. So the day you fill out the application,
OTR or driving in general. That's for driving positions, right?
Yeah. So the day that you fill out the application, you must have 30 months in the past 36 months of driving experience.
Do they ever with the price of how? Because I'm wondering on this, the price of what they pay you guys. I know because there was this really big bump in this last few years where it pushed Walmart's drivers. They started getting paid really, really well. I know there was this huge bump that happened. is there a possibility, or they're like small print to where that they have the option to where they can eventually take that pay back away, or is it under like a contract kind of deal?
That's a question for legal, but I don't see, for one, I don't see that happening because everyone shops at Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So job security is there. I don't ever see Walmart closing up their doors.
No.
You know what
Right.
I mean?
Well, if they, like, say the market gets really bad, like say for instance, like, you know what I mean? Like the market gets really bad, they have more drivers than what they actually need or something like that, or they don't have the freight to compensate or to justify the amount of what it gets paid. You know what I mean? How sometimes rates will actually end up fluctuating. I was wondering if that was like a trial basis on that big bump, or if that was actually legitimately what they're going to be doing from here on in.
I think it's pretty much what they'll be doing from here on in, because ever since I got here in 2018, we've always had a pay raise every year. So I don't ever see them going backwards. Because I think if it starts going backwards, they're gonna start losing drivers, and we've got so much stuff setting up right now as far as like opening up programs like day cab drivers, like setting up satellite company, like not companies, but like satellite DCs to where day cab drivers will do Sam's Club and stuff like that. I don't see Walmart ever like going backwards, man.
Okay.
T. Martin says, "What's up, Unapologetics?" And anybody that's coming out here for me, reach out to T. Martin, reach out to Miss Hawkins, ask them who I am. Reach out to Stacy, reach out to anybody. Who I am here is who I'm gonna be all the time. I mean, I'm just this way. Sorry no, I'm not really sorry. If you want me to change who I am, I would want you to change who you are as well. Let's see where we can meet each other.
This is how Orion students answer those questions. Mr. Jones was an outstanding instructor. He respected me in every way, shape, or form. Those are all I can say without representation from a legal counsel.
What are they, hostages in a terrorist situation?
Hey, but you know what? I have produced the CDL in people to be able to better themselves, whether they're at prime or not. And that's what we're about to get to.
Hey, you ever see? Hold on, can I say something real quick? It's kind of funny. You ever seen that show, Intervention? And you know how they get everybody down there to start reading like letters and whatnot, and the guy gets on there and is like, "Hey Clay, you were good once, but you are not good anymore because of drugs." That just when you were reading that to me, I thought.
So T. Martin says, does Prime have regional or day cab positions in Arizona? I have a growing situation at home. His wife is pregnant. And these are one of those situations where if that happens, as much as you want to be here, family does come first.
Hey,
so
how much? How far is Martin from Costa del Grande? Can he answer that? And then
Go ahead, T. Martin, answer that for Deloya. I get to it in a later comment form before we get out of here.
Hey,
how much experience does he have too?
Huh? JD, what he's doing right now, he gonna snatch your free.
You say how
does he 6 month or your 1 year?
No. How much experience does Martin have?
He just finished me not too long. He just finished with me. He's on TNT. He's about to upgrade.
Oh man.
But I will get with you. I will check. I know I'm not sure how far out the intermodal runs out that way. We may have it in Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, as long as for the intermodal, as long as it's within 30 miles of his home.
But I don't know if we have a Phoenix location.
I don't think
I know it's within 30, but I got to know that it's in Phoenix.
The intermodal, what I believe the intermodal, what they have is the one that's actually based out of Stockton. They just as far east is what they go is Yuma.
But do we have one? Okay, I'll double check. I know we don't have really. I don't think we got regional for down that way. Anyways, for them, I know we don't have like
all we have is a drop yard there, and it's not really even our drop yard.
Yeah, but I don't think. Oh no, I'm just saying like we don't have a regional Southwest regional, which would be suitable for somebody like him dealing with what he's dealing with. But I think that if he does that West Coast regional, it may be beneficial. But that's something we can talk about later. Call me tomorrow afternoon because I will be asleep up because I got to work late tonight. I'm looking now real quick. We got Stockton, Fontana, Salt Lake City. Phoenix is not listed on there, so we don't have an intermodal division out of there. He says, T. Martin says, hey, boss lady, tanning isn't going to work on you. You're a red bone sister. Just accept that.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm appalled.
Stay sturdy, base. 215 says, nah, for sure. PA, you only get 3 times, which he was actually told in Springfield the day he tested by Homer. Nope. That he only tests 3 times.
Damn.
But that's the thing about it. Like, with a lot of instructors, a lot of us, we are skillful enough. We are giving you the information. It makes no sense for us. It's not cost effective for us to set people up for failure. So we're definitely not. I mean, so yeah, if you need 3 times, test anxiety once. You know what I'm saying? Maybe bad nerves twice. After the 3rd time, you kind of push it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Let's see.
We're gonna talk about that. I still got PTSD.
How is that day cab situation in PA? That's what y'all intermodal. I'm not entirely for sure with that, bro. If you want to text me tomorrow to remind me, I'll get up. I'll go to the terminal. I will ask somebody about it. I know you coming up on your upgrade, and I know me and you talked about you doing either Northeast Regional, which I think would be beneficial, as well as doing intermodal. I'll see what I can find out for you and try to keep you in the loop on it the best I can.
Does that guy stays 30 BS 215? Is he new also?
Who?
He just get a CDL?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Meek Mill.
He's trying to recruit your shit.
My boy looking for the 5 bands. You know, without the 10 bands on here. Love yourself first with Kimberly Teresa. Okay, so just driving experience, as in whether it's 30 months local or is it 30 months OTR?
No, 30 months, both. You can have either local or OTR. You just have 30 months of tractor trailer experience.
Okay.
So it could be local and or just
so like for those guys that
either
like,
or
the school bus drivers, no.
No.
So like dump truck drivers, seamen, construction people, no. It has to be truck and trailer, whether it's a day cab, intermodal, anything to that extent.
Yeah.
It has to have a coupling system on it.
How's your guys' retirement or your retirement free? I know that you guys have like the best in the industry, right?
So our 401k, they match 6%. And they would also have stock options, so you could buy stock at Walmart stock. There's more with that 401k that I don't have in front of me though.
Trucking with Todd. Sup, everyone rolling through the snow in Iowa. Hey, be careful in that snow. Any of y'all watching new drivers, inclement weather, whether it's snow, heavy winds, too hard of rain. Hey, you're the captain of your ship. Shut it down, send a message. You know what I'm saying? Do not let that load cool off in a ditch. We don't want that for nobody, no matter who you rolling for.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody force you to be that way. If they're forcing you to drive through something you feel unsafe in, find you somewhere else to go.
Yeah. Please
find you somewhere else to go. Obviously, if you got 3 years, 30 months of OTR experience, Jefferey would love the bonus.
Apparently, he keep trying to refer all of our damn freaking subscribers.
Divine Justice, what's good, panel? Divine, holler at me tomorrow. Me and you got that thing that we was talking about, as well as me looking for your homeboy at TNT. But we got the other thing we was gonna talk about, see what we can do to kind of boost you a little bit. Let's see. Let me get these last 2 before we get out of here. Man, we rolling on I-70 then had to turn back to help fellow drivers. So we're doubling back 100 miles. Hey, let's keep these loads moving as much as we can, but be safe, please. Trucking with Todd. Kimberly Teresa's, love yourself first with Kimberly. Teresa says, thanks for all the clarification on that, sir. We got you. Mario Johnson, do y'all have any advice on driving manuals? I'm having issues with certain gears and would like your opinions.
Grind it till you find it.
I can't really, because I taught Jefferey a different way when I taught him, which some people didn't approve of, which was actually asinine because they wanted him to double down, not double up, which was fucking stupid. But, hey, if it kills somebody the way that they wanted to do it, oh well. So, and obviously I was better than that long-bearded person at that time. But anyways, honestly, because you're double clutching. I will tell you, when you go down and take it out of gear, take a breath and then go back to the clutch and put it in. If it does not go into gear, tap the gas. Just tap it with your toe. Make sure your heel is on the floor. Tap the gas. Tap the fuel. Damn that. Tap the gas pedal. And then go back to that clutch. But take breaths in between. Don't try to sit there and force it and just keep trying to force. Don't do it till you, don't grind it till it fits.
Yeah, that's fit.
Don't do that. But take a breath in between. Honestly, that really helps.
That's what she said.
So a lot of times, and the one advice I can give you, double clutch and shifting is a lot like the Adams family. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Gear. Da-na-na-na. 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 Gear. You do it like that and it'll go in. So Trucking with Todd said, right on, brother. JD say, hey JD, I'll be ready in 30 months.
Hopefully I'm still alive.
I hope not. Sturdy Bay. Stay Sturdy Bay 215. He says he got to figure out something. His daughter will be here March 3rd. Bro, come sit down. Holler at me. At least call or catch me when you're here. We'll chop it up, bro. I'll do what I can. I'll work for you best way I can. You know what I'm saying? And take in mind, he hated me as a student. Yet we'll talk and I will help him in every possible way.
Don't worry. Sometimes we hate him as a friend too.
Mario Johnson says, okay, thanks, Dirty. Appreciate that. T. Martin says, I'm about 45 minutes from Castle Grande.
Damn.
He ain't got the experience, though.
He got JD itching. He's like, wait.
Mario Johnson says, that's what one of my teachers told me, but they keep switching out to different teachers every 2 hours. Stick with one focus of what they tell you. I can tell you that much. Stick with that one focus and then use what the others are telling you to kind of manipulate into what you're doing. Look, I like to appreciate, as much as I appreciate Jefferey coming on, I appreciate you all tuning in. We all appreciate you all tuning in from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can I just go over the pay real quick?
Go ahead.
So for starting pay, your first year, it's 57 cents a mile. Your weekend premium is 64 cents a mile. The weekend premium, you must work Saturday and Sunday to get that 64 cents a mile. Layover pay is $42. That's each night that you're in the truck. It's got to be on your work night, though. Also, an arrive drop and an arrival. So an arrive drop is you go there to the store, you drop the trailer. That's $11.50 for that activity. An arrival, let's say you arrive to a store to do a live unload or a remix, or if you arrive to the DC, you bobtail to the DC, or you arrive to the vendor, that's $11.50 also. Each trailer that you hook is $10 for that activity. A live loader or live unload, like remix or groceries, that's $12.50 for that activity. A stop drop and a stop. So a stop drop is, let's say you're on a 3-stop remix or 3-stop grocery, and you stop at your last stop to hook up to a new trailer. or if you stop at a store, that's $11.50. And also wait time is $15 per hour whenever you have to wait, like at a vendor or whatnot. Also, one thing, Walmart will pay for your CPAP and also your CPAP test. Nothing comes out of your pocket when you go get your CPAP. They also pay for all the supplies. Also, I don't know if you remember, but a while back, the CPAP machine was causing issues with people, like cancer and whatnot. So they paid for a brand new machine. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that.
Shit sound like indentured servitude.
Plus, like I said, you get a safety bonus every quarter, which is every 3 months.
All right. Well, you can spend that safety bonus on this room for another hour if you keep us on here, motherfucker.
I'll pay for another hour if you want to keep going. I don't care.
Hell no, we ain't staying up all night. You gotta go to work.
Orient. I just got a hold of Gene, so you might want to. I kind of explained it to him.
I'll get with it.
Yeah,
I got you after we get off. So
okay.
On that note, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we appreciate y'all as much as hopefully y'all appreciate us. We appreciate you, Jefferey, coming on, giving us some insight for the company you work for. Check the live tomorrow in the description. I will have Jefferey's driver code.
Then you give out his government name? Dang.
I have his number and information inside of our description, along with our own. Like, click, subscribe, ring the damn bell. Jefferey, would you like to go ahead and wish anybody happy birthday before you get out of here?
That's funny you said that, because we just got a couple emails in the inbox. Actually, one of the emails says, "Please, Fitz, stop sucking on your douche flute." Another email. Another email.
Fuck off.
Only one birthday this week, and that goes out to Anita Handjob. She just turned 33. Anita Handjob, and hold on, and hold on.
Turned 69.
Also, I think I'm saying this right. Me turban is Melly. Me turban is Melly.
Me turban is smelly.
Oh my God.
And also, hold on. Just going through. There's a lot of emails here. Lou Sanus, and and one last one to my favorite TNT student, Lee King Snatch. Lee King Snatch.
All right. Jack Me Off says, would it be racist to suggest boss lady use a blackface until summertime?
Oh, God. Wow.
LaMonica Jones says that was a lot of great Walmart info, JD.
Maybe if I was like
Love Yourself First with
black.
Kimberly Teresa says have a good one.
Why didn't they be address the blackface?
Oh, hey, one more.
Hold on. Sturdy Base says I ain't hate you. Oh, I'm from Philly. We hard headed. All right, now go ahead and finish off your last one, and then we'll get the boss lady comment. Hold on. So Russell, yes, that is fucking racist. You can't black her face. I came from across the Caucasus Mountains.
You know what? It was not my fault that my mama was white. I climbed to the mountaintop. I had no control over that.
Go ahead. Now, who else? Before we get out of here, Charles Smith, what's up? Go ahead.
There's two more. One, Fondle Me Junk Fondle Junk, Domi Junk, Fondle Junk. Yeah, that was one. And this last one, it doesn't seem like a real name, so I'm not gonna read that.
I mean, but what is it? I mean, we don't know without you saying it.
I can't read it. I'm probably gonna hear something from legal if I read this one. So
well, I mean, please do.
You ain't gonna hear nothing from legal for all the other fucking ones?
Hold on.
Hold on, I'll text it to you. Hold on, I'll text it to you. Hold on.
We'll play the disclaimer at the end.
Hold on.
Make Orion say it.
Yeah.
Oh,
hold on.
so I'm still correcting you. It's the Caucasus Mountains. Caucasoid.
There you go. I sent you the name.
Okay, so Jungle Bunny.
Nope.
No, hell no. That ain't legal. That's you.
I heard that one.
Back down here.
I think.
No,
I think racist Rodney sent me that email. I'm not sure.
No.
Hold on. I am gonna say this though. Hold on. Because from the color of what I'm looking right now, that looks like a Niner hat. You know, look, he's even representing that, and you ain't wearing no cowboy shit. I know it says I know it's a Delray, but it's also red and gold.
Oh, hey, one more. Last one. This person just turned 50. Howie Felter Snatch. Howie Felter Snatch just turned 50.
On that note, we gave a good birthday shout out. We appreciate you coming on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get in contact with you because I'm pretty sure other people want to talk to. They're going to want to get in contact with you at some point. So we definitely appreciate you coming on behalf of the unapologetic instructors. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, you know what I'm saying, Jonesville Dirty. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and find out. Or come on here to find out more information, good, bad, ugly. It don't matter. You're going to find out something.
Indeed, true north.
You got boss
True
lady
north,
here.
dog. True.
He said true what?
True
True
north.
True north. Oh, okay. Well, you got boss lady here. Follow me on TikTok at I'm a Savage 1108.
You got Primetime Fitz down here, aka Bang Bang Niner Gang. You know, we're gonna run over them Cowboys on Sunday. And also tune in to FUBAR Friday over on Primetime Fitz tomorrow.
All right, we up out of here, y'all. Y'all be easy, baby.
Bye.
JD couldn't even...
Professionals with legal representation and protected by the First Amendment. So for your safety and the protection of others around you, do not attempt to speak like us. We are different. We are unapologetic.